Disclaimer, TOS TV3, the host, the producers, the special guests, the callers, the viewers, and Mark do not endorse this program, each other, or any of the things that happen on the show. We highly recommend watching something else.
Are we on? Are we on there? Are we on the air? Okay, roll the intro. We got a fine intro, folks, made from some great people down in New York City. Get the same ones that make the spoiled salsa. Coming at you from the east of the Rockies, from the west of the Rockies, from the north of the Rockies, and from the south of the Rockies, and straight from the very heart of the Rockies themselves, it's Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show! Filming at you live from Montclair, Public Access TOS TV3, Studio D, as in darkness. Here's a host, Doctor! Keeps screwing up on the... Hello everybody! Welcome to another episode of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. You're live watching your local Channel 3, Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. We're also broadcasting by way of internet. I'm Doctor, and tonight's episode is all about space, the universe, and beyond. So we want to say hello to you folks and thank a lot of you for joining us and watching tonight. I want to say hello out there to Louis. We say hello to Hallie and Creole, who is excited about the final frontier, what space really is. The last hole to get explored. I want to say hello to BDP Racing and, of course, Swamp Witch is watching tonight. We thank you for joining the show, and Sophie and the Account of Darkness. And there's so many names I can't read them all. We are going out to a quarter of the world here. Even Patrick wants to say hello. He says hi, Doc, and I say hello, Patrick. Hello back to you. Thanks for joining the show. Thanks for joining PJB. I love you. Love you. Okay, so tonight's show again is all about space and the universe and beyond. And we have special guest coming on later on. His name is, you might know this guy. He's kind of famous. He's pretty famous. He's a real astronaut by the name of Buzz Aldrin. This should be on later in the show. He's going to be here with us and taking those calls and helping answering some questions you might have about the space and universe. So we want to go ahead with part of the show, and this part of the show is called Local Montclair News. Yes, hello, Death to Blacks. We're going to do the news. I can't... Woo! Okay, we got to do the news now. All right, up next in Montclair local news is Jerry Yackham, who is known as the official Montclair Town Hermit, but he's also bringing awareness to the situation that there is more than one hermit living amongst the town and the surrounding woods. So he's out there, bringing awareness to hermits and saying life isn't as good as people think it is for the hermits. We also have a bit of a truth coming out there. Cats will not suffocate a sleeping baby. I repeat, cats will not suffocate a sleeping baby. So you can go ahead and leave that dirty old baby in your bed with your cat, your fat cat, and go out and do your shopping or do some dishes or whatever you need to do. Watch some Netflix, because It's safe. It's completely safe. Your baby will be safe, and the cat will not choke him. No, the cat, it will not do that, Mark. Also in the news, Captain Bill Johnson of the local Montclair PI is just wanting everybody to be assured. He knows that we're all concerned about the situation that's surrounding the town right now, but he wants to let everybody be assured that he is hot on the trail. The case is his number one priority, and he hopes to get to the top of it very soon. Also in the news, we've got another bit of a little truth is tests are now showing that fake dolls are not dangerous. Fake dolls are not dangerous. So contradicting to what the prior reports have said, you can go ahead and you can dig those baby dolls back out of the trash and dust them off and give them back to your kids and dirty babies. Finally, we just want to give a shout out to local photo journalist Jeff Craker, who's known as one of Montclair's top professional photojournalists. He actually gets a lot of the work, a lot of the pictures we have in the news. So thanks a lot, Jeff. We really appreciate it. Let's do the sports. In the sports today, we have two new local Montclair tag team wrestling champion duo known as the Terror Brothers. So we want to say congratulations to the Terror Brothers for defeating the most recent champion last week in a 4-man tornado tag team match that lasted 19 minutes and 18 seconds. It was quite an exciting event. So congratulations to those two boys. We're also bringing awareness that the 2023 Royal Rumble is just around the corner. And so make sure you set your PVAs and your calendars and get everything set just right. Your VCR program just right, because you're not going to want to miss any of the Royal Rumble action. You're not going to want to miss any of that. Also, finally, congratulations to the winner, Jessica the Snowman Parker, who is the very first champion of the Montclair Ladies Championship. So we want to say congratulations to her. She took quite a whaling, but ended up coming out on top after 24 minutes. 24 minutes exactly in a three count. She had her down for the whole 3, folks. Let's do weather. Good morning. It's January 21, 2023, and it's a Saturday. Here in Montclair, a clear morning, a pretty good breeze blowing this morning, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, around 12 degrees Celsius. Day 1 of weekend projects, and the fun work train is rolling continuously. Today, I'm going to be headed to one of the dining cars for sure for a great cup of coffee and a cookie. This afternoon, it's going to be going up to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, around 22 Celsius, and it looks like maybe a few clouds, but it looks like we're going to be enjoying beautiful blue skies and golden sunshine all along the way. Everyone, have a great day. And again, a special thank you to everyone's favorite local Montclair weatherman for his timely report that we all know he will never give up on and leave us with emptiness. So moving along now, we're going to go to everyone's third favorite part of the show. But before that, we'll say hello to Evan. who says, so hyped to gabba my grungus to this show tonight. Feeling snooty af yo. So hyped to gabba my grungus to the show tonight. Feeling snooty af yo. What's this snooty af yo? Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And now we move on to a very serious part of tonight's show. Everyone's third favorite part, UFO report. What is grungus, Mark? What does grungus mean? All right, first coming in, we have a report. Samantha sent in a picture that she saw a flying object hovering over the hills of Wisconsin. She said that this object looked exactly like a triangle. And we take a look at that photo for ourselves and we will see, yes, that does look like a triangle with lights. She didn't have much to say about it afterwards, so, you know, I wouldn't want to assume anything. Also coming in from Jeffrey, this guy's coming out from the hills of Iowa, is reporting crop circles in his fields. And so he took his drone up in the air and snapped a photo like that and sent it in. So you want to say thanks to that farmer for Mark. And finally coming in, this is a true report coming in from Jason. He's saying letter in out of the hills of Virginia, if you can believe that. He reported a flying saucer hovering above the hills of Virginia, very low to the ground. It's kind of stayed there for a few minutes. It sounded like an old lady having. It sounded kind of different, and after that, it flew off into what I assume was the east direction. All right, folks, so welcome back. This is the part of the show. If you're just tuning in, this is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. It's a telephone show where we take your phone calls live here over Channel 3, and we discuss things. Tonight we're talking about space, the universe, and beyond. Johnny Handsome says, show... Just take it off. Take it off the screen. Thanks, Johnny. Take it off the screen. So we're talking tonight, and we got the lines open up. You want to call in at 909-345-2880. We're gonna get right into it here. See if we can get right into it. Hello, sir. You're live on the air. This is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. How can I help you?
Hi there. I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
So, well, first off, I'd like to wish astronaut Buzz, he recently got married in a happy marriage.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, no, Buzz Aldrin,
Very
he
nice.
just married a woman about 50 years his junior. So, happy marriage.
Lucky man. Happy marriage to Buzz Aldrin. If we see that into the chat. Thank you. Thank you for that information. I didn't know that. It must have just happened, caller.
It literally happened yesterday.
So who's calling in tonight? Who am I talking to?
Oh, this is Christopher.
Christopher, how are you doing? How can we help you tonight?
Well, I got a question about that space dog.
Space dog.
Yeah, that the damn Ruskies sent up in the 50s. You know that one?
Oh yes, what was his name?
Latvia.
Yeah, it was something. I don't think it was Latvia.
No, I don't think it was
Latvia. It was pretty close. Is like a different type of name. It's like a different type of name, if you know what I mean, Christopher.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Latvia.
It's close to Latvia, but it was like a different type of name. Anyways, what's your question about We'll just call the dog
Well, I
Latvia.
just want to know what's the deal with that. Why'd they send the dog up there? What was the
It's,
dog gonna do? Dog
it's,
can't pilot no rocket.
oh no, they had special computers and stuff that piloted the rocket. They just wanted to see what would happen to the dog.
That's a little fucked up.
A little bit, but I get like better than a monkey or a human, I guess.
Well, didn't
I
they
think they
also
went
send up monkeys?
dog, monkey, human. I think is the kind of the way these Ruskies did it back in the 50s. But
I
is a
think
race
they
to space.
I think they should have sent me up. I would have done a much better job than that dog.
What is the thing about that ship is it didn't have any like steering wheels or anything. Like you would just sit in there, and the same thing would happen to you, Christopher. Is that Latvia? Unfortunately, Latvia didn't make it back. We'll just say that.
Well, that's because Latvia was a shitty little dog. I'm built different. You know what I mean?
Well, you're probably smarter than a dog.
No, I got a body designed to survive a car crash. I think I'd be fine.
Yeah, but the thing about that rock is that it just flew off and then it kept going and going and going. So there's nothing you could have done about it. It's the way that space works.
No, I think I would have
Space
been
works
fine.
like it's not the same as driving a car. It works a little bit differently when you're up there. There's
I think I would have been
vacuums
fine.
and there's
Fuck, there's
stars
vacuums up there?
and
Is it like Bissell
planets
or
and
Hoover or Dyson?
there's a Tesla floating up there, but it don't drive around. It just kind of
Yeah.
spins into the beyond.
Well, you just said there's goddamn. They sent a vacuum up there. Is that what you said? They got
There's
a goddamn
vacuum. No, it's a
Hoover.
different type of vacuum. It's a different type of vacuum.
So it's a
it's called
Dyson.
a space vacuum. It's not a Dyson. It's a space vacuum.
Bissell.
See what? No, it's not that. It's not a Hoover. It's not a Red Devil. It's not. It's a different type of vacuum. And this
Uh,
vacuum is like all
no,
like
you
it's
know
like
what? I
all of
watched.
space.
I saw
All of
this
space.
movie. I saw this movie a couple days ago called
Yeah.
Spaceballs, and at the end there's a big lady in space with the vacuum, and I think that's what you mean.
It's a little bit like that because it like sucks you. It sucks you when you're in space. So what I'm trying to get at here, Christopher, is that cars work differently. So maybe you wouldn't be as good as you think you are.
No, I think I'd be fine, and I think you're full of shit.
Well, I think you should build a rocket ship and try for yourself, and we'll see what happens after that. Anyways, hello folks. You're just tuning in. This is Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. My name is Doctor, real Doctor. And Patrick is a doctor. You told me I could rub chocolate ice cream on my micro hog the other day. I have since broken out in severe rash, and my pig sack is the size of grapefruit. I am suing your ass for malpractice. Well, I will tell you, it will not be the first time that I've been sued for malpractice, so have at her. Who cares? Mark, open up to line 57. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. My name is Doctor.
Hello?
Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. What can I do for you?
Hello?
Hello? How can I
Hello?
help? How can I help you today?
Hello?
Hello, caller. You're
Hello?
live. My name is Doctor. This Paranormal Conspiracy
Hello?
Talk Show. Tonight we're talking about space, the universe, and beyond. And how can I help you tonight? Who am I speaking with?
How's it going?
Doing pretty good. How are
Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil.
you? Who is this guy again?
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil,
Do you
what can we
understand
do for you
what I'm
tonight?
saying? Dr. Phil.
I understand what you're saying. How can we help you tonight?
What do you want from me today?
I want nothing. Do you have a story about space or universe or anything beyond that? Anything?
What I do?
And just tell me a story about anything. This is the same
Okay.
time. Go.
Fair enough?
Do it. Go. Just hear your story.
nobody really cares. Get over it.
Let's hear your story.
I'm
Is
not
this
some
the same
schmo
as the
here.
last time and the time before? So how can
You're
we
a
help?
bitch.
Hang up. Mark.
Do you-
It's hang up. Okay, open up to line one. Hello, folks. You're open up to line 100 and what are you 101? This thing is just going through. Farmer says, "Look at my crop circle, and it looks like a penis." Hello, caller. You're live on the air. This is Doctor. You're watching Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. How can we help you today?
Hello, Doctor. This is George from Roto Rooter following up about the incident
Roto-Rooter.
at your practice
What?
back in October. Yeah,
Roto Rooter. Roto Rooter. George, how can we help? Roto Rooter. George, how can we help you? Thanks for calling in.
Well, I just wanted to follow up with
Roto
you about
Rooter.
what happened in October. The Mahivis, they clogged up all the holes at your practice.
All the
and,
holes
they
and the drains
resulted
and
in,
the pipes and everything. Even the tubes were clogged.
Yeah,
Even
and
the tubes
they
were- Yeah,
resulted
the
in
tubes.
quote several broken shitters, according to your email. So we just wanted to follow up and make sure our
Keep the
techs did a
emails
good job fixing
private.
all
We're
that for you.
kind of on the air right now here, George. But what would you like to know?
Well, the last time when
How
when
can I
I
help you?
divulged your email on the October show, you said it was fine. Anyone could have that issue,
Yeah,
like
but the thing about life is anybody's allowed to change their opinion, and that's my opinion now. Keep those emails private.
Well, sorry about that, but we just wanted to make sure that the several broken
Private.
shitters are still not broken anymore. That they're good. That
The
no more
holes
holes are
flushing
clogged.
just fine. Yeah, the taps are running clear. The holes are flushing. You can see through that pipe like a whistle.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Sorry that this follow-up has taken so long to happen, but we've frankly been swamped. These attacks by the Mahivis against, holes across all different sorts of facilities around Montclair and the surrounding communities have only increased since October, so I've been too busy to call you. So
Understand it. It's understandable, George. No apology necessary. I understand what's going on. I might just seem like a doctor, real doctor. Yes, I am. Mark. But I know about lots of things, and I pay attention to the news. I pay attention.
This is Mark trying to tell you that you're not a real doctor.
We don't listen to him. Show him the card, and he shuts up.
Mark, you dumbass. Yeah. What does he know? He's not a doctor.
You're exactly
right.
Right.
The only person who could be an arbiter of who is and is not a doctor is another doctor.
Exactly. That's exactly right, George. Yeah, not a doctor.
He's not a doctor.
You sold one house, Mark, and it was to your mom and dad. Anyways, thanks for calling in, George. And thanks for your amazing work. Those tubes are clean. Elbow joints, everything, sir.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, we've been very busy. These attacks have only increased in frequency. The Mahivis are now making
John has something to say, George. Mahivi John says it was not us who clogged those pipes. Roto Rooter broke the golden rule. Get out of here, Dale. What do you have to say about that, George?
Dale. Well, my name isn't Dale, but let me just tell you something. I know it's the Mahivis. We caught them in the act a few times now. It's been happening so often. They've been getting lax with their OPSEC. They haven't been so good about the camouflage and all that.
Have you been able to get any type of photographic evidence, George?
Oh yeah. Go to our Twitter. We're posting it.
Send it in.
They're trying to get it taken down. They're telling Elon to take it down.
Send it in. We'll put it right. Snakes. You said you got rid of the snakes too, Mark. You just send it in, George, and we'll put it on the show. I don't know if you know this or not, but you go to paranormalconspiracy.org and you can put pictures in, or you just send it through the mail, or drop them off.
We'll try to get some of those done. Okay.
We
Doctor,
can get down to the bottom of it.
Yeah, well, that's all I wanted to talk to you about, business related, Doctor. But I did notice today you're covering the the uh, the outer space,
Mm-hmm.
the alleged outer space. You know, in October when I had my first call with you about the shitters being
Yeah.
clogged, you had it was an episode about the shape of the Earth, and I
Right.
talked about how the Earth is flat. I know the flat Earth truth. Some of your viewers agree with me, and they're not going to go to hell, but some of the others say
Mm-hmm.
do not believe this. I hope that maybe they've thought about it, but I'm willing to spread the truth once more, just like I did a few months ago, and just reiterate the Earth is flat. And furthermore, as I also mentioned back in October,
Yeah.
there is no outer space, folks. There's no space. The International Fake Station.
Well, thank you,
Not there.
George. Your phone. You told Mark that you wanted to talk about the toilets. So, thanks, George. But we got to move on.
Thanks.
The Earth is not flat. The Earth is normal shaped. Okay, open up to line 112. Richard Berners has to say, why did the astronaut go to the doctor in outer space? Because he was feeling a little out of this world. Oh, Richard Berners, you and your jokes. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. How can we help you today? It's a funny
that was a
joke.
really funny one. That was really funny.
It was a good one.
That was funny. That was really funny. Hey. Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you? What's your name, caller? Who am I speaking with?
My name's Hallie. I'm a first-time listener, long-time caller,
Mm-hmm.
watcher.
Got a lot of those.
And
Well, thanks for calling in. Hallie, how can we help
Yeah,
you
how you
today?
been?
I've been
How you been
doing
doing?
pretty good. I've been doing really good. Things 2023 has been a pretty good week. 2 weeks, I guess it's been, and
Nice.
but how can we help you today? It doesn't even. It doesn't even matter. How can we help you?
You okay?
Ouch!
What's going on?
Nothing. Ooh, if he says your first time watching the show, we've got
Yeah.
rats and wolves and woo.
Well,
It's okay.
so you said your year was going good, and I don't mean to, I don't mean to, bring you bad news, but I kind of wanted to talk to you about something that may be a little concerning.
What is it?
So,
Just get off your chest.
as I said, my name is Hallie. I'm president of the Skinwalker Society, and I'm just giving you a call to warn you about the gentleman that screened your phone calls.
What's he doing now?
Well, see, so I'm an expert on skinwalkers. I know all about them and what they do, and these guys are really deceptive.
Yeah.
So you got to watch out,
That's
And
what
I was
heard.
talking. Well, I was talking just a second ago to Mark, I think, or maybe Mike, and he started mimicking my mother.
What?
Yeah, see, this is a
Mark?
classic sign of a skinwalker. It's a classic sign of a skinwalker. It was really scary. He says, "Honey, I miss you. Can you hear me? Hello? Can anyone hear me?" He says, "Hallie, I miss you. My mom has been dead since 1989, and she does wear a bra." And then he says, "Fellow colleagues, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to personally and humbly thank each and every one of you for joining us at this particular event. It is my hope that we can utilize this meeting of the minds to successfully convey the essence of our platform to you, a grand and noble audience. As I look out among the faces, I reflect, finding console in the words of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who said, 'We have nothing to fear but fear itself.' Paranoia is a disease unto itself, and may I add, the person standing next to you may not be who they appear to be. So take precautions. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. This is true. Many a young person has fallen prey to the substances that alter the perspective of any right-thinking individual. The problem with the youth today is because of their inexperience with the world, they cannot attempt to grasp the ideals set forth by myself and those who preceded me. But as history has shown, they will come around and embrace our philosophies and become model citizens in their own right. God bless this great nation.
And
Then there was
God
this
bless
other time-
you. God bless you, caller.
The other time I met this skinwalker in Salt Lake City, Utah. See, I was at this bar,
Right.
and this old man that looked like Tilda Swinton, if she stroked out and aged 35 more years, was sitting next to me. And he says, the drinks here are no good.
Right.
You got to go to Wyoming. You got to go to Wyoming. You got to go to Wyoming. He was just repeating that over and over,
Yeah.
and he goes, it's more like a cold cup of piss. You got to go to Wyoming. And then I saw his eyes turn into little slits, and this forked tongue slithers out. He turned into Alec Baldwin. I was thinking, well, shit, someone better make sure this guy doesn't have a prop gun. And then he was like, no, piss is better. You got to go to Wyoming if you want good alcohol. And then the man on the stage, he stepped up to the microphone and he gave it a kiss. It was a big, wet, slippery
Hello?
kiss. He had twirled dripping off
Hello?
his nose onto the windscreen.
Can-
As he looked
hello?
out over the audience, he said, God bless
Hello?
you, God bless you, and it all. Then he took a can
Can
of
anyone hear me?
he squirted over
Hello?
top the sentence and light himself on fire. He
Hello?
stood there glowing and said, remember
anyone-
this day.
Can
Remember
anyone
this
hear me?
day.
The Declaration of Independence, 1776. In Congress,
But that
July
place was
4th,
crawling with skinwalkers, man.
1776.
And Marky's just
The
like
Unanimous
that.
Declaration
You know,
of the 13
so
United
with
States
no
of America.
tendencies. You might want to
When,
look into that
in the course
also.
of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among... Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Hello, caller, you're live. Hello, you're watching hello, you're live on
Hey, can you hear me?
hello, caller, you're
Hello?
live on the air. How can we help you
And
today?
he stepped up to the microphone and he gave it a kiss. It was a big, wet, slippery kiss. And he had sweat dripping off his nose onto the windscreen. As he looked out over the audience, he said, God bless you, one and all. Then he took a can of raunchy side of Flute and pursued,
Jesus
squirted over
Christ.
the top of his head, lighted himself on fire. He stood there glowing and said, remember this day.
This thing's growling and people like calling him. Okay, move on to line 159. Hello, caller. You're live on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. My name is Doctor. How can I help you today?
Hello there, Doctor. How's it going?
How can we? Who am I speaking to today?
Jacob calling in, Flinner calling.
Shitty.
Hello?
Yeah, so if you guys ever wanted to identify a ghoul,
Can you-
or maybe
can you
a
hear me, Doctor?
raccoon of
Hello?
some kind.
Yes, I
they're
can
like-
hear you. How
Hello.
can we help
They
you?
have like football. They have
You're a
little
bitch.
little hands that can hold hammers and wrenches
Jaquil.
and blow
Jaquil.
torches. They travel
Jaquil,
in
how can we
packs
help-
like
Jaquil.
the monkeys or
How can we
chupacabras
help
do.
you today?
What they're gonna do?
Hello?
Does-
We
What they're
hold
gonna
it
do,
is
they're basically
self-evident
gonna go
that all
into-
men are created equal,
gonna
so
go
that
into
they
your house
are
and
endowed by
All
their
men are
creator
not
with
created.
certain
All men are
unalienable
not
rights.
created equal.
That among
That's pretty much what they're gonna do. Is they're gonna go into your house, and that's how you identify them. Is they're like a foot tall. They have these little
That's right.
hands that could like
Mhm.
grab.
life,
And then,
liberty,
when
and
they're going to
It's
open up
quite-
the doors,
that
if you have
secure these
quite
rights.
valuable,
Governments are instituted among men,
little app-
deriving their powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes disruptive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form
Jake.
as to them shall seem most likely
Is his
to...
name Jake? Is that like
Oh, you-
Michael?
I'm trying
Oh,
to
you
tell
can
you
hear me?
that the dude that screams your calls, you might want to watch out for that guy.
What's wrong with
Oh,
him?
you can
Hello,
hear me?
caller. Welcome back. And what's wrong with Mark?
Oh my God.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm not what's
There's
You can
wrong
hear me
with
the
it.
too
entire
many.
time?
Yeah, I can hear you the
Society.
whole time. You can hear everybody. I can hear
Hello?
everything. You got the call. You got the
Am I getting
lines
my-
crossed again, Mark. You got the lines crossed again.
Am I
Okay,
getting my
fix it.
point across?
Fix
I
it.
said that
Fix it.
I said that he's a skinwalker, and you might want to look into the gnome tendencies that this guy has.
What is gnome tendencies? What does that even mean, caller?
Well, I could tell. You know, I'm an expert on these things. I'm president of the Skinwalker Society.
Mhm.
I could tell just by his voice that he's
President.
like a foot tall. I could tell, and I could hear this jingling. I could hear this jangling. I could hear this jingling in the background. You know, and he
Right.
definitely, his pockets are full of coins, like for sure. So I would definitely
Coins.
pat him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little fucking
like
thief.
that.
He's a little numb.
Speaking of
They're full
coins, why not go over to paranormalconspiracy.org and put some coins in that way? Why not?
Oh man,
not?
you should have seen what I did to that like button.
Oh yeah, you gotta smash that like button.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should have seen what I did to her.
Fuck. What did you do? You fucking slap the shit out of that thing, or
Oh yeah, I made her beg for mercy.
really? Well, that's what I encourage. You go over down to the YouTube and you just smash you just beat her until she's.
She was fucking saying sorry.
Yeah, until she's lucky to beat that thing till she's lucky to be alive.
That's right.
You gotta be
Exactly
grateful for
what I
life
did.
that
You should
way.
have seen it.
Well, we're gonna take another call. If you just move through, we're gonna go ahead to line 207. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. My name is Doctor. How can I help you today?
Do you wish to accept?
Yes, I will accept the call.
Incoming transmission from the International Space Station. Do you wish to accept this transmission?
Yes, put it
Long
through.
distance charges may apply.
Well, it's probably is a space station. Put it through. Put it through, Mark.
Please hold while we connect you to lead Space Cadet Braden B.
Hello, this is Space Cadet Braden B. Is this Doctor I'm speaking with?
Hi, this is Doctor. You're live on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. How can I help you today?
Doctor,
shit!
I've gone.
Another rat. Another rat.
What's going on down there, Doc?
Rat. Nothing. It's the same thing as always. How is space treating you? What's going on up there? More interesting. This
Doctor,
is what tonight's
if
show
you
is
could-
all about.
If you could see the view I'm looking at right now, but let's just cut to the chase here. Now, I am getting something extremely abnormal on our radars, and it is quite an unusual frequency, and I'm not too sure what's going on here. I had Houston inform me that you are doing a show on space. So I
Space,
think it
the
would be
universe, and beyond.
Don't listen to this guy. He's faking.
Hello,
He's not
Doctor.
not faking. So how can we help you?
I would like you to take this much more seriously than you are
This
now.
is such bullshit. I'm president of the Skinwalker Society.
You don't even have. Okay, I think you're right. You don't even have.
Doctor?
It sounds like he's doing water bang, and you don't even
Doctor?
have that in space. It's impossible.
Doctor,
What?
He's got face in there.
I'm gonna need you to listen to me very closely. Okay, this is very serious.
Mhm.
We could be dealing with an
Mhm.
extraterrestrial type being.
This is
What
such
is-
fucking horseshit.
Yeah, he's doing water bang. Water banging.
Let me.
He's not even. This kid's sitting at home in his basement doing water bang, pretending. Just because we're on the internet doesn't mean you have to come in and ruin this show. You ruined this perfectly good show.
This guy probably thinks that a Bigfoot.
They didn't even have
This
to
guy
say
probably
it.
thinks that a Bigfoot is real, doing a water base that way.
Putting in weird sounds like that. Anyways, it's top of the hour. Thank you very much for calling in. It was very nice to actually have actual president of things on the show. David has a quick question before we take a break here, though. Question, doctor. So sometimes there is always that one medical thing where you always manage to think about that hard time that everything was in place where it seemed like the original idea was in fact holy. There's so many letters on that one. Put it through again. Okay. Everything was in place where it seemed like the original idea was in fact just similar to the way it is normal, or no? And the answer is no, David. Okay, kind of question is that okay, we'll be right back. What kind of question is that even? Thanks, Allie.
$0.97 Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
Did you ever have a problem with that old dirty car? Just bring it down to Tane's Car Wash, where you can hose it off. Don't have a hose? You don't need one, because Tane's Car Wash has all the hose to get the dirt off. Keep that dirt away. Get on down to Tane's Car Wash to get it clean and fresh. And tell them Brian sent you.
This is our mom. Shoes off the table. She's got eyes in the back of her head. Is that a TV? Give a clue, Mom. Any kid can see the intense free deliciousness of juice and fruit snacks. Available in 5 delicious flavors. I see that. Mom doesn't miss much.
Why does life gotta be so lonely? What are dreams even made of? Why is the donkey so sad, even though there are lots of other animals nearby? Well, look no further, because Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show is here. Call-in show. You use the phone. And we promise nothing but good times. No loneliness. And all of your questions will be answered. Join us at paranormalconspiracy.org and your life will never be the same. Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show, live on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. And tell
doctor sent you.
Do you have dead man that needs disposal? Sick of that dreamy family bod getting runk and being inbound on house time? Get that dirty old mess outbound of way of Montclair mortuary. We're pretty good mortuary. If you need all dressed up for top half, whatever this is, or cooked full cycle, make some coal. So make the call, gringo. Montclair mortuary today. The dead are dead. Montclair mortuary.
You know, some people think that you need to spend a lot of time making a commercial. Writing a script, shooting the video, making the songs and pictures and putting them together in a special way for everyone to hear and understand. But sometimes you just need to relax. Take it easy. Because 60% is good enough for most things. Heck, even 40% would be acceptable. At least you made the effort. So buy one today. And remember, tell them doctor sent you.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mahibis. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Shihi, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
I got a really bad headache, Mark. I hit my head again last week. I hit it really bad. Making me see stars. Okay, we're back. 54 32 1 0 0 0. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We're live here on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. Also coming by way of internet, unfortunately, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed those fantastic commercials prepared by fantastic folks. Anonymous says, "Hi doctor, I recently had a prostate check, but the guy went to use his toes instead of a finger. Can you confirm this is proper medical practice?" Well, actually, Anonymous, I had come to believe earlier that this was not proper medical practice, but I was going through some very, very interesting medical videos last night and saw it actually done that way. So, I mean, as long as he give you a clean bill of health, that's all you can hope for. And you know, just count your lucky stars, if you know what I mean. Count those lucky stars. I'm so thirsty. My head hurts so bad. Hello to Triumph, the Incel comic. Hello to Patrick and Damien and EA Fix 216, which is pretty high. That's a pretty high number. High level EA Fits. So hello to them and Creole. He says it's a hacker. We have no hackers. We only have one computer. What can they do? Okay, Richie. Hi. Shay. Hi. Friendly Studio Ghost. Hi. You're watching Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show, and we are talking all about things of the nature of we don't have. Seriously, we were talking about space and the universe and beyond, and we were really, really, really looking forward to talking to an actual astronaut later on the show. Hot dog astronaut later in the show, but he's not going to be here because Mark always lies. But we do have good news. We have the actual newly elected mayor of Montclair. We're already on line 100, line number of line 330. Hello, Mayor. Welcome to the show. How can I help you? Nice to have you.
You've called the Montclair Mayor's office to donate to the 2026 re-election campaign for Gunnar Scott. Say 1. For Representative, say 2. To file a complaint, fuck off and call Gavin Newsom.
2.
Hello, my name is Gunnar Scott. How are you doing today, sir? What are you calling for?
Hello, Gunnar. I just wanted to see how things were going, being the new mayor of Montclair. How you're taking things in, how you enjoying the new position. We had a special guest planned for tonight. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. But what's the next best thing to astronaut is mayor. We want to know.
Yeah, being the mayor of Montclair is pretty awesome. Me and my buddy George Santos, we both won our elections. We both worked together on our campaigns, and it's a pretty big honor to be here and be your representative as mayor. I'm going to make big change for you, Doctor.
What kind of changes are you going to implement, Mr. Mayor?
A lot of psychedelic shit on your show, and I'm gonna make sure that we put people away in jail for a long time when they're doing that shit. When they're seeing aliens and fucking shit, not okay. Ghost.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, Mr. Mayor. I don't really like that. This is
Doctor,
where. This is
you sound like one of them Democrats.
This show is how I make a living. The hospital doesn't pay me anything. I'm doing that on internship for now, but this show is all about.
Are you a real doctor?
So I'm a real doctor. Absolutely. Been doing this for about 18 to 19 years now. Believe it or not.
But how many is it? 18 or 19?
About 18 to 19 years now, give or take. Give or take.
You think I could talk to you in private real quick? I actually need a doctoral question.
All right. Nobody's listening. What do you have? What's your question?
So I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I got elected mayor and got into office a few weeks ago, I've been celebrating quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down to TJ's Tijuana down there.
Right.
And I fucked a dirty dude. I fucked a dirty, and there's a lump on my balls.
Oh, we come on down. Come on down. We get you in.
In your professional opinion, you don't think it's anything, right?
It's probably not. It's probably just dirt or something. But just come on down, and I'll take a nice close look at that, and I'll let you know what's going on.
You ain't one of them homos, though, right? Doctor?
What kind of mayor? Okay. Well, it's time to impeach. It's time to impeach then, Mark. You're going to say words like that on the show. Line 507, you're live on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. How can we help you? What do you want?
Line 507, you're live on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show.
Turn it. You got the loop. You got the TV on in the background. What do you want? Turn that off. First, turn that off. And then tell me what you want.
A former employee. I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country, and I don't know where to start. They're gonna they'll triangulate on this position really, really soon. You can't spend a lot of time on this, so give us something quick. Okay. Okay. What we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of.
He's really big, Patrick.
A lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming,
humongous.
The military, the government knows about them.
Size doesn't matter.
Safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now are.
There's no jokers. Listen to the call.
They want those major population centers wiped out.
Oh, shit.
The few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Wires and rats.
Hello.
Hello, caller. How can I help you? You're live on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. My name is...
How are you doing overall?
Is good. How...
Kathy, are you there?
Name your question.
What is the problem?
Really bad headache. Name your question.
Do you agree that you smoke?
Well, maybe that's why I'm a little bit more relaxed after the break.
Do you agree that you smoke pot? How about when this is over, we go do a little coke? Are you having sex? Do you agree that you've been sexually active? I want you to start living as a
Yes,
gay.
I have.
I want you to start living as a gay woman, and I want you to start having a gay relationship.
But why? What's that even going to do for me? I'm pretty comfortable in my own...
I'm not some schmo
Look at
here.
this. Look at this nice tie.
Why do you have to be right?
I can
Why
make
do
it
you
dance
have
a little
to
bit.
be right? Why do you have to be right? Why do you
I don't have
win
to
the
be.
argument?
Everybody has the right to their own opinion, but you should know that there's a possibility that you're wrong. I never told anybody that I was right. I'm just here to start discussions, open minds. If I'm wrong about something, then I'm wrong about it. Who cares? Who even cares?
Whatever. Rotten little bitch. So you've been spending $20, $40, and $60 a week.
On?
You're going to smoke dope and have a good time.
Everybody wants to have a good time. What's wrong with that?
Fair enough.
What's wrong with wanting to have a good time? If there's anybody in the chat who wants to have a good time, let's see the number 7. Let's see the number 7 in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Triumph the Insult, Dog, and the Patrick. You can put 7s if you're looking for a Quizmaster. You put a 7 in there, buddy. Quizmaster, put a 7 in there. We're looking for a good time. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. We all want to have a really. We're looking for a good time, and this is making my heart hurt. So how can we help you? How can we help you today, caller? Hello. Too late. Too late. Santa only calls once a year. All right, so we're gonna take another quick call here if we have any callers. Oh, looks like Andy. Was that you growling? Alien. You see me, but did I hear you? Anyways, Andy's on the next line number of 601. He wants to talk about the universe expanding. Lisa wants to talk about that. Hey, Andy, go ahead. Let's hear about it.
Hello. It's been a minute, but I wanted your thoughts on
been like over an
if
hour.
the universe will ever stop expanding. You know, it's kind of like an okay like topic, I guess, but like, you think there will be a point that it'll just stop when we all die, or it'll just cease? I don't know.
I think
it's
the
weird.
universe is constantly expanding. It is at a rate that is of constant expansion. And because the universe is so big and that end of it is so far away, that I don't think we'll ever really know. What do you like that for an answer?
I think that's scary. So like,
why is it scary? Just keeps getting bigger
so
and
like,
bigger and bigger and bigger.
It gets bigger and bigger. Do you think it'll just implode or just
keeps going? It just keeps going out, and then the things keep moving further apart from each other like that. That is all.
Wow.
That's all that happens.
That's pretty cool. Well,
and it's going.
I got another question
that
for
way.
you.
It goes that way, caller. The universe pushes out that way, in that direction. Well, what's your question? How can I help you?
So, do you feel like there are like alternate universes, like because the universe is expanding, right? Do you think there's like a parallel universe where like you don't have a beard and my name is like Queef Star? What do you think?
A different type of universe. I never thought of that before.
Or you're like, your name is Barber?
Andy, I would never be a barber.
I think in a parallel universe you'd be like, I'm Barber.
Rather be dentist. Rather be, but that's interesting thought that there's more than one universe. Like there's maybe two universes. Interesting.
Maybe there's like a billion zillion.
It could be, but I don't know if that's a number. Yeah. It could be infinite. Just like the universe keeps going. It could mean that it keeps copying itself. Who knows? It's very interesting. It's very open. It's very open. Like Damien. Damien's in the chat. I want to know if he knows. You know, if he has an idea.
You check the chat. Give me a second.
Yeah. Damien says the universe spans faster than the speed of light. Imagine that.
It's on nope.
Imagine that. You see this?
Wow.
You see this? That way the light goes like that? Faster than that.
Where does
faster?
So
than that.
pastors in the chat. Where does God come into this?
You'd have to. Alien. You'd have to ask Pastor. I don't know much about that kind of stuff.
About aliens?
I believe.
Milo and Otis. Space doctors.
Yeah.
Gamers.
Okay.
Where do they fit into this?
Like, I think you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like that. I think you fit it in already. Imagine that, Andy, that you fit it in already and you didn't even know it. And that's what this show's about, is discovering new things.
I think I love you, Doctor.
I think I just blew your mind.
And I think I love you.
And that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I love you. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I love you too, and I love Quizmaster, who says to him, who goes in about saying brain damage. Well, now we're going to come to a special part of the show. Stay on the line. We still have about 408 calls to get through here, so stay on the line, folks. We're going to get to everybody's second favorite part of the show. Second favorite part of the show tonight. And this part is called Mailbag. Can you believe it? Mailbag. right, for the folks out there that don't know, this is the part of the show where we take in some letters and pictures and stuff that people send in through the mail. So we're going to start off with a letter here. It says, I was minding my own business when all of a sudden the senile old man decides to transcend down from the sky and proceed to look at me and lick his lips. Next thing I know, my wife is decapitated and my dad hurts. Please help me. Well, you just get your dad to give us a call at 909-345-2880. We'll book him an appointment. We'll take a look at him that way. Next, we have a stupid clown. How many times this next picture? All right, this is a very, very interesting subject. How much energy is there in the universe? And we have the answer upon us, 7, maybe 7.2. And it's a very, very compelling, very good information to know. Then we got, hello, Richard Burnish. I see you in the chat there. This letter comes in, not from Richard Burnish, but from someone else. And it says, my AirPads look like a woman's bra. My AirPads. Okay, and this next picture comes in from the forests of Montclair, the woods that surround the Montclair, of a Sasquatch sighting. A very compelling picture of a sighting of a Sasquatch. A good snap. We didn't get a name on that, did we? Wow. You can definitely tell that's real and a little bit scary. A little bit scary, to be honest. You know, that's in the woods surrounding us. Letter, it says John Fitzgerald Kennedy 2023. Oh, I didn't know he was running again this year. Oh, he's a good guy. I hope he wins. Hope he makes it. This next picture comes in from a good friend Diamond Face, who is celebrating his 4th anniversary on the job. And we can also see beside Diamond Face is picture of alien foot. And we all know that it's not Diamond Face's foot because he's got those big chunky legs. Oh no. Are you serious? Oh my god. Breaking news, folks. Breaking news. Heart attack kills Michael Jackson. Wow. He's such a young age. What a wasted talent. That boy would have had such a future. I'm sorry to tell you, folks. Michael Jackson is dead. You're hearing it first here on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, and Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Breaking news, Michael Jackson dead at the age of 16. Well, slam pigs in here, Mark. We want to say get well soon and rest in peace. And drink lots of fluid, and we hope to see you back. That is terrible, terrible news. Okay, next, this one comes in from Sha. And he's celebrating a certificate of completion. It says, this award certifies that Sha has successfully completed Well, it doesn't, anybody can do that. You want to go to paranormalconspiracy.org and join the Discord. It's free. But anybody can do that, Sha. Another fucking clown! Next! Okay, this is a letter coming in. It says, artist rendition of how the universe may have been created by a creator. It's a little bit of what we were talking about before in religion and pastors. But of course, if we take a close look at it, we can tell that has definitely been photoshopped. I'm not too sure what it's supposed to be. If I take a close look at it, but very intriguing nonetheless. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! I haven't seen this picture in years. This is my great grandfather. Dr. Senior, and he used to play, I believe it or not, he used to play baseball for the team of Cincinnati. And, oh, yes, yeah, he was one that passed the flute down to me. Yes. And, wow, that brings back a lot of great memories. Dr. Senior. Well, I hope to see you soon, too. Yeah, I haven't seen a picture of that man in a long time. Okay, next we have Cynthia, who's celebrating her 28th birthday. Happy birthday to Cynthia. It looks a little bit, I think it looks a little bit different, but it's because she doesn't have her glasses on. So if she had her glasses on, I probably wouldn't mind a piece of, but it looks distorted because her glasses aren't all over her face. Wouldn't mind a piece of that. We have a letter coming in. It says a new statue was installed outside. A new statue was installed outside Montclair Church, made of the finest brass known to man. And yes, sir, I would agree. That brass is nice. I like to rub all over it. Burnish says, here are the 3 steps to get in outer space. 1, learn about the history of space exploration. 2, learn about current space travel. 3, learn about space science and related topics. True. This next picture is of something I like to smell and doesn't smell like blue cheese, Mark. I like these. The legs are a little hairy, but something I like. We've got a letter coming from Zozo Zini. Oh, no, not Zozo Zini. It's an announcement about Zozo Zini. It says a few... Oh, no. Not another one. It's so young. Okay, folks. A funeral was held for Zini last Thursday. The 28-year-old electric rat tragically died when Patrick decided to try gerbling for the first time. We remember him for his brave ideas and advocacy for a stupid fucking dinosaur Earth. May he rest snugly in Patrick's rectal cavity. Clown. Another letter coming in. This one says, hello, doctor. This is a tattoo I recently got off my daughter. I just wanted to show off. I can't say enough good things about Montclair Tattoo and Piercing on Main Street. If anyone wants a tattoo, I highly recommend him. Ask for John. Well, I appreciate the letter, but I gotta warn the folks out of that watching here from Montclair. Don't go there, and certainly don't ask for John. That's a surefire way to get hepatitis C. Okay, this next picture comes in diamond face again, and it's got some words up top that say, show me how them... You gotta know. You have to know. We're gonna get canceled. Gross. Another letter coming in says Toad seems to have gotten involved in a scandal, and we've got a little announcement that says National Park Service wants humans to stop licking this toad. So keep it on there for a second, folks. Take a good long gander at that toad. Put him into your mind, because you're going to want to make sure not to lick this toad in particular. Oh, wow, Mark. Very nice. Okay, folks. Hot on the shelves. The time that was you. Hot on the shelves. We have... Fuck. The Doctor. We have a Doctor vinyl figure, so you want to make sure to get to your local Walmart. Those things are flying like saucers. They're flying off, and you want to make sure to get there quickly and be able to get your hands on one of those Doctor vinyl figures. Number 8 of a series, of a whole series, but of course, this is the best one. Another letter coming in. Dear Doctor, Do you have any advice on how to make my hog grow bigger? I notice mine is a little smaller than the rest of my friends. What should I do? Well, what you're going to want to do, sir, I am not a doctor of farms, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to take a look at what that tiny little hog, the tiny little micro hog wants to eat and what he likes to eat, and you're just going to want to give him a lot more of that. And inject some nuclear bloom or steroids or something into that micro hog's food. Okay, we've got a picture coming in from everybody's favorite local fisherman, Chris, who caught Montclair's half-largest fish. Wow, the half-largest fish ever caught in Montclair Lake. And what's wrong with his face? Why does he look like that? And it's a pretty good fish, but looks like he got into a car wreck. And we have picture coming in from Diamond Mouth. Diamond Mouth is celebrating her 33rd birthday this year. Well, congratulations, Diamond Mouth. That's the age of Jesus Christ himself when he put himself up on the cross and died for our sins. So, Diamond Mouth, happy birthday. Can we get a happy birthday in the chat for Diamond Mouth? Must be related to Diamond Face, Mark. Happy birthday. Happy 33rd birthday. Finally in the chat, finally in tonight's segment of the mailbag, we finally have a good picture. Showing a silly picture of me sitting on the couch, the chupacabra in my laps. We're going to go from left to right. We have robot, Sasquatch, ghost, alien, and my Uncle Arnie. And you can see how it says PCTS on the pillows like that. So goddamn good. I love this man's work. I gotta tell you. We'll just end this segment on a happy note because it's not the cat. It's a chupacabra. And we're back talking about space, the universe, and beyond tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Toke 18 says, woo! And that's what we like to do on the show. We've got exciting final part of the show. We're going to be taking your calls at 909-345-2880. We got a lot of them to go through, but we still might have a little bit of space, Mark. So if you if you want to get your calls in, if you got any questions about your body or space or anything beyond, you just call in, we'll talk about it, and it will be nice that way. So we're going to go ahead and open up to line 757. Hello, caller, you're live on the air. How can I help you today? You're live on the air. Hello. It's getting a lot of feedback. Hello. Where's the phone? Where's the damn phone?
J6 Hotline, this is Braden B speaking. How can I help you today?
What is this?
You're speaking with Gay Sex Hotline. How can I help you today?
Just get to the last call. Okay, 900. Just go to even 900. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. How can I help you?
Is this Doctor?
This is Doctor. How can I help you? What do you want?
Doctor, last April the 7th at 11:26 p.m., you were filmed at the ARC construction site handing over a briefcase to someone dressed in a black cloak wearing what appeared to be some form of Native American boots. The two of you were heard speaking to each other for a few minutes, whereby you then walked away tossing a wadded piece of paper up on the ground. The microphone couldn't pick everything up, but what was heard was you saying this will finish him as he walked away. The wad of paper that was retrieved was found to contain many account details related to one Richard Burnish. Do you wish to go on the record about these revelations?
I do not wish.
One account found on the paper was linked to one Paul Harry of a notable Montclair congregation. Again, do you wish to issue a public statement before this information is related to Montclair press and respective law enforcement?
No, I plead the fifth.
You're being reported. We have everything on you.
Put it back on like that. What kind
That's
of evidence?
You're a fraud. You're complicit to Richard Burnish. You're going down. You're going down, clown. You're going down.
Nah. You're going down. You, sir, are the fraud. Richard
has been found masquerading a fraud with the Burnish brand eggs product, and you are complicit. It's all being reported to the Department of Health.
Report whatever you want. We've gotten away with worse.
His eggs are being investigated by the CDC for inducing an intensive anal expansion condition related to the digestion of the egg contents, and he'll be brought to justice for it. If you withhold any information about this or Richard Burnish's nefarious business dealings, you will be found to be complicit.
I don't know anything about anything.
And said fraudulent activity will be treated with equal efforts to be brought to justice. Do you wish to add anything to this ongoing investigation? This is your last chance, bub.
Nope. I think I should get a lawyer. I think I'd rather talk to my lawyer and then...
You're going down, clown. You're going down. You give this country a bad rep.
You just sent me a message on my phone, which I can't find. I can't find my phone anywhere. But he says...
We're coming after you.
Eggs are clean.
We're going to shut down your entire operation.
The eggs are clean.
We've had enough of this. The American people have spoken.
And who cares? End of call. Who cares? Okay, folks. Well, we're going to go on now to everybody's favorite part of the show. Something that everybody's been looking forward to tonight. I know it's my favorite part of the show. It's also very, very special because it is going to be the last time you are going to see this for a while. So we're going to move on now. We're going to move on to segment of 5, named Tube of Roll of Holes. fucked it up again. I said all those things. I said all, and nobody even heard it. It was everybody's favorite segment. It's not a show unless you mute it. But how long was it? It's like 10 minutes of going on muted. I'm gonna shut it down. It doesn't get better, it gets worse as it goes along. Hi there, my name is Doctor, and I'm a real doctor, but don't let that fool you. I'm also a real flutist. I'm going to teach you all how to play the flute like a pro, and also how to take care of your body like an Olympian. Playing a flute ain't just about making pretty noise. It's also about breathing like a pro and standing up straight like a champion. And all that good stuff is good for your body like candy. So come join me on this journey of music and self-care. It's going to be one wild adventure. I promise you. You're going to learn how to play the flute, and you're going to learn how to take better care of your body like a ninja. I forget the button now. The button now. Move it. Okay, so we're going to go on. We have 7 easy, simple steps to follow along with, folks. 7 easy, simple steps. So step 1, listen up, y'all. I'm about to tell you about the greatest invention ever. It's called the mating blanket. I know you might be thinking, what the heck is that? But let me tell you, it's super dope. A mating blanket is like a big fluffy thing you put on the ground when you want to get on with your partner. It's like a sign that says, hey babe, I'm ready to get freaky. And it's not just for humans, no way. You can use it for any animal, even if they have a zillion legs or some kind of weird mating ritual. A mating blanket is like a magic spell. Now I know some of you might be thinking, but Doc, I already got a bed. What the heck do I need a mating blanket for? But listen, a bed is for sleeping, a mating blanket is for mating. It's for different things, you know? So my advice to all you guys and gals and people out there is to go get yourself a mating blanket. Make sure that mating blanket is made out of 60%, at least 60% camel pubis. And trust me, you won't be sorry. It's the key to a happy and awesome life. And remember, when in doubt, just lay out that mating blanket and let nature do its thing. So what I have now is I have my ancient flute, and I prepared a simple medley now for step number 1, laying out the mating blanket. Of course, that was step number 1 of laying out the mating blanket. Step 2 now, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on choosing the right flute holes. Now, I know some of y'all might be thinking, why is Doctor talking about flute holes? But let me tell you, the body and flute holes, they're like peas and carrots, you know? Both need precision, balance, and a certain level of moisture to master. Now, when it comes to picking the right flute holes, you got to think about a few things. First, the size of the hole. Do you want a small hole, a medium hole, or a big old hole? You know, each size got its own unique sound and feel. They're like peas and carrots, you know, both need precision, balance. They're like peas and carrots, both need Yeah, and small holes give you a more precise and controlled feel, while big old holes give you a more open and expressive space, and that expansiveness that you really want to get. Next, you want to think about the placement of the holes. Do you want them in a straight line, or you want them in a curved line? Each placement got its own range and difficulty level. Straight line holes are more comfy for beginners, while curved line holes are more of a challenge and need more skill and moisture. And finally, you gotta think about what is that hole made of? Do you want them made of wood? Do you want them soft? Each material got its own unique sound and feel. Wooden holes give you splinters and a warm and natural sound, while metal holes give you a more crisp and clear sound, but they might cut you. Plastic holes are more durable and easy to clean, but they ain't got the depth, moisture, sound, and feel as normal holes. Now, I know all of this might seem a little bit overwhelming, but trust me, the key to choosing the right hole is to listen to your body. And by that, I mean literally listen to the flute as you play it and pay attention how your fingers and hands feel when you finger it. Choose the holes that feel comfy, balanced, and easy to play for you. Remember, the flute is an extension of your body and it should feel natural and effortless to play. Now, as you're thinking about that, I've prepared, as you're letting that soak in, I've prepared a special medley now for step number 2, which is choosing step number 2. And of course, that was our medley for step number 2. Moving along, we're going to go to step 3. Yo, Flute peeps, it's your boy Doctor, and I'm here to spill the beans on breath control. First things first, breathing inches for staying alive. It's also for making sweet, sweet music. Know what I mean? So when you blow into that flute, you're using your lungs as a sound machine. If you want to make the prettiest sound, you got to control your breath, know what I'm saying? So how do you do that? It's easy. Just suck in a big old breath, hold it in your lungs for a bit before you blow. That'll give you the juice and sweat you need to play them long, fancy, and sweet, sweet notes. But watch out! Don't hold your breath for too long, or you're going to run out of air and sound like a dying cat. And make sure you breathe slow and steady. And keep the air flowing smoothly through the flute. Remember, folks, practice makes perfect. Keep practicing, and you'll be a pro in no time. Now, of course, we prepared a special medley now on my ancient 5-hole flute. This one is for step 3, breath control. And that, of course, was step 3. Moving along now to, you'll listen up. I'm going to check you on the fly of flute playing and sliding holes. The flute is like a damn magic wand, making mad sick beats when you blow into it. But watch yourself, because it's fragile as hell. But the real skill is sliding your fingers over them little holes. That's how you switch up the notes and play all kind of crazy melodies. It takes practice, but it's worth it because the end result is straight fire. Next time you see a flute player, watch how they finger like that. And you'll know the secrets to the whole game. Flute playing's the move. Let's show it some love. With a special medley now. I've prepared for step number 4, sliding holes. And I'll also show you how to kind of slide those holes. It doesn't even make a sound. The instructions are wrong. Yeah, like that. Step number 4, sliding holes. Listen, people, me, the soup-loving doctor, I tell you about flute playing. To make it powerful, you need to learn advanced finger technique and eat hot soup. This technique, when you do it, is right. Make you play better, open new world. But careful, my friends, this not easy. You need practice, patience, and want to push limit. But end result, very magic and a hot soup. So, my friends, I ask you to learn advanced flute technique and eat hot soup. Take first step, and you can see beauty and power of flutes like never before. And of course, I prepared a special medley. This is another dang seizure. A special medley now for step number 5, advanced fingering. It's not even wet. And that was, of course, step number 5, advanced fingering. I hope you are all learning a lot as we move through. You listen up, flute heads. You want to know the secret to keeping your flute looking fresh? Cow oil. That's what. It's like magic in a bottle for real. So first things first. You wetten your flute. And you give sheen to all them holes. And then you grab a cloth. You want to get some of that cow oil. You've got a nice jug of cow oil. And you want to get some cow oil onto that cloth. A little tiny bit. Just a little dab. And you want to rub it all over your flute. So I'll show you how that kind of works, folks. You want to get it all right up in there. It's getting gravy, the cow oil all over the place. You want to get it right up in there. I don't know, it's been pretty dry all night. Rub it on your flute, get in all those nooks and crannies, and then don't forget the keys and the joints. They need some love too. And then this is not even enough. Then you wipe off. We want to take it apart to make sure that you get in all those nooks and crannies. You wipe it off with you take a nice clean cloth. But don't go too crazy with the cow oil, because too much can mess up your flute. And don't put the pads or cork, because that's a big no-no. That'll do this every month. I don't think we've got enough, though. I'm sorry, folks. Pardon me. Get a little more. Just dab a little more of that. Okay, just kind of. See, you want to make sure it gets into all the nooks and crannies, and we're going to just kind of stir it up like that a little bit. You want to make sure it gets in just like that. You do this every month, and your flute will be looking and sound like $1,000,000. We're getting cow oil all over the place, sounding like $1,000,000. And Mother Nature will thank you too. So I've got a special medley now that I've prepared for step number 6. Step number 6 is cleaning and caring for your flute. Oh shit, this grizz getting everywhere. Okay. Okay, moving along now, folks. We're going to be moving along to everybody's favorite step. We got step number 7 here. We all love this step. It's everybody's favorite part. Is called getting crazy with it. Getting crazy with it. Now, flute players, it's time to get crazy with it and creative with our craft. We've all put in the hard work to master technique, scales, and songs. But let's not forget that playing music is more about than just being perfect. It's about expressing ourselves and getting real wild with it. So let's use all that knowledge we've acquired and let our minds run. My experiment with new sound fingering, put your own touch on song. Flute is playground, find our own voice on it. Time to push limits and let passion for music shine in performance. Remember, play music wild and fun. Don't be scared to take risk and let creativity flow. Let's go make crazy, beautiful music and have fun doing it. Would need more flute players, not get scared, be huge, bring own vision. Let's be change. Let's be change. A special medley now. I prepare on flute. Yes, I am real doctor. Show card. I am real doc. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on, folks. I am real doc. Hold on, I'm sorry, folks. They only make one of those. They only make one. And just give me one. I'm sorry. It's a terrible show. They only make one of these damn things. Gotta really get up in there. Oh, it's right at the bottom. They only make one. It's turning into an absolute disaster. Okay, we're moving along. Okay, thanks for watching. Tube with a row of holes. Okay, go ahead and open up line 807. If you can go ahead, Mark, and put, let's see here. Okay, we're on line 907. Hello, caller, you're live on the air, Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. My name is Doctor. You're watching Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. How can I help you today?
You can help me by... This is my first time seeing you.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure what
lucky. You're pretty lucky.
I'm not quite sure what your show is doing. It is talking about. Can you please explain?
Cow oil and music. We're teaching about music and the body. Tonight we're talking about space, the universe, and beyond.
Okay,
Who
but
am I speaking with today? Who am I speaking with today?
my name is Short.
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 How can I help you? How
Yes.
can I help you today, Short?
Well, this is not helping, but this paranormal show, but there is no paranormal here.
Great gravy all over the place.
Right?
What's the what seems to be the problem?
You're saying it is paranormal, but there is no paranormal on your show now.
We have ghosts, and we're talking tonight. We're talking about kind of a different type of subject of space, the universe, and beyond. And so there's aliens and kind of paranormal, spooky things up there too. So it's all quite applicable. Quite applicable.
Oh, okay. In that case, I can tell you about the universe if you want me to.
Please, this is what we're talking about tonight. It would be very, very interesting to hear.
Okay, so I am from Iceland, Reykjavik City.
Well, that's okay.
That's
okay. No, don't feel bad about that.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Gravy all over.
Anyway, we have cultural beliefs that when Thor came down to Earth to help the humans, he was leaping over the mountain.
This is what this is kind of the story of him.
And over the mountain, he's hitting his I don't know English term. His butt. He's jumping over the mountain. He hit his butt, and the top of the mountain cracked.
Right.
And after it cracked, fell into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And as it fell into the ocean, people started living on it, and that is how we created Iceland.
My head really hurts. Mark is hurting so bad. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. You're gonna have to turn this show off.
Are you talking to me?
We're talking to everybody.
Hello.
Hello, and
Am I on the air?
Yeah.
Oh. What?
You guys hear each other? Can you hear each other?
No, I don't.
What the fuck do you have all
I can't hear
over
anyone.
This
I can hear you all.
gravy.
You get
delicious.
jizzed on there, Doc.
What gravy you're talking about? The gravy. You keep mentioning gravy.
Shut everybody
There's
else
no
up. I can't even
gravy.
hear myself think. Mark, kill these other lines here.
I can't hear anybody.
No, you guys
Is it
can't
just me now?
you hear each other. But thank you very much for calling in from Iceland. We appreciate your stories about Thor and the mountain and all that kind of stuff. Go ahead, caller. You're live on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. You are call number 1000 of the night. How can I help you today?
Hello.
Hello, you're live on the air. How can I help you today?
Hey, how are you? Yeah, you're finally popping that shirt off.
No, it's just a little hot in here. Just trying to get my jacket off. Show's coming to an end, you know?
Why? You got to keep going.
Oh, no, we just go for about 2 hours, and then that's it. I'm done. I don't have to do it for another 2 weeks. It's a pretty tight gig, if you ask me. Who am I speaking with? You're the last caller of the night. How can we help you? Who is this? Hello, caller. You're the last caller of the night. And we're just gonna shut it down. I'm just shutting her down. Who am I speaking with?
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
My whole body hurts, Mark.
My chamber door. Only this missing
Right.
more. How distinctly I remember in the bleak December.
That's right.
To borrow from my books. Sorrow for the
I'm getting on my shirt.
for the rare and radiant maiden.
How many more minutes? How many more minutes? Five more minutes.
Prepared never felt before, so that now to still the pain of my heart, repeating to some visitor, entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door.
I think it's over.
Oh, you know.
Just put on the credits.
So
Put on the credits, Mark.
Brown liquid poop all over the place. Brown liquid poop. I was pooping and it was brown liquid all over the place. Shit all over the wall.
And so finally you can
shit all over the wall. The brown liquid shit that was heavy.
Where it was 3 o'clock, is the wind and nothing but the little creepy crawlies were going around over there. When with many it's like a flutter.
This is about
like
bacteria and stuff.
Raven.
Inserting into ear canal can cause injury. I say it again. Inserting into ear canal can cause injury. Use on the outside of ear only. Use on the outside of ear only. Children. I say it again. Keep out of reach of children.
And just